Real Madrid 2, Marseille 1. And that performance right there, if you would call it as it is, face value, is daylight robbery. Complete daylight robbery. Even though Real Madrid had tons of chances, they couldn't finish their dinner. You can talk about all the play in the world in their first half. But for us to win in that manner, first Champions League game in Madrid at the Santiago Bernabéu, to win like that is horrific. An embarrassment to watch that as a Real Madrid fan. The second half was shambolic. And may I remind you that our captain, El Capitan, Carvajal, red card for violent conduct, may I remind you. And UEFA, they see it completely different than other leagues, than other authorities. They see it completely different. I think that could be a 2 to 3 match game ban. And with Trent getting injured, looking like a hamstring injury in the very first 3-4 minutes of the game, who's going to be our right back now? Asensio? Is this the case now? Is this where Real Madrid are going now? Am I overreacting? No, I'm not. Because with all the first half opportunities that we had to score, we couldn't finish nothing. 0 chances we could finish. We had about 20 plus shots, even more. And we couldn't finish. We had to rely on the penalties to win this game. Penalties. 2 penalties from Mbappe. So why? Why are we like this now in this game? What is up? Let me tell you. We are facing better opposition. And is this going to be how we're going to carry on against better opposition when we go and progress in the league and in the Champions League? We play like this against Barcelona, we're going to get absolutely fried, obliterated, and absolutely dismantled. We play like this. Kondogbia, running through our midfield, directly through the centre, without a care in the world. They're passing it out to the wings, to Greenwood, to Timothy Weah. They have space, they have time to run at our defence. And there, I see problems. I may have been blindsided by the fact that we've played pretty poor opposition so far in LaLiga. And we face a good, decent team. And then we concede first. Concede by an awful mistake from Arda flipping Güler. That guy was atrocious all game. I was calling for Jude Bellingham even half fit to actually feature in the second half, but he wasn't. Why? Why is Arda Güler losing the ball in that area? Tell me why. Why is he losing it there? And allowing Marseille to get a clear run of goal. With Mason Greenwood laying it off for allowing them to finish. This is a problem. And you can see it in this match. We play a decent side. We need to improve. We need to make the passing better. Because the accuracy today, with the amount of passing that we did, with the build-up that we did, to end up having nearly 20, 25 shots, or whatever it is. You can see it on there. 28 shots. 28. To win by penalties. Daylight robbery. It's a criminal performance. Criminal. Oh, but we had a lot of chances. Oh, we were the dominant team in the game. So flipping what? They scored first. They scored the only goal from open play. And they didn't have that many shots on target, did they? So give me strength here. Looking at this match. Give me strength. That was shambolic. Big time. People were wondering, what the actual F is going on? What the actual fuck is going on? I'm going to swear I don't care. I don't care. What was going on in that game? The match looked so frantic at times. We regain possession, 3-4 passes later, we lose possession. People were glazing Franco Mastantona in the first half. He got dispossessed so many times. He lost the ball so many times. And you think that's a natural winger. You think that's a winger that's going to be good for the future. Sorry, but he is not ready to feature in the first team just yet. Just yet. He needs time to develop with his team. Make cameo performances. But who do we have on the bench? Brahim Diaz. Oh, wow. Our right wing situation is horrific. I'd rather Valverde play there. I would rather Valverde. Serious on this one. Because it looked at times where we actually had so much of the possession, but did absolutely nothing with the ball. So what is this chaotic Madrid today that I've been watching? Where we press well in the first half, don't get me wrong, and then we have chances to finish off this team within the space of 20, 30 minutes, and we did nothing with the ball. Final third was horrendous. None of this match was on Alonso. I'm sorry, none of it was on Alonso. People can blame Alonso for this. None of it was on him. It was all on the players. How bad and shockingly horrific they were. Arda Güler, Franco Mastantona, Carvajal to do that as the captain of the team at that specific moment in the game. I'm sorry, but that is horrendous activity. As the captain of this team, the captain, to go against the keeper, to headbutt him. Doesn't matter how soft the contact is. In this football, in this generation, in this era, that is a straight red with violent conduct. You're physically making the action to physically harm a player. It's violent. It's a 2 to 3 match game ban. Unreal. Unreal. I don't even want to go through player ratings at all today. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. Because the fact of the matter is this. When you are in open play, you have so many chances and you cannot finish them, and you allow Marseille to have literally 2 shots on target and the second one, it flies past the keeper, you know that this match was pure daylight robbery. The fact that we had to win on penalties, the fact that that second penalty was never a penalty. Never in a million years was that a penalty. I'm sorry I didn't mention it earlier. Never a penalty. Never. UEFA see it differently. Am I going to be shameless? Fuck no, I'm going to be shameless because we did absolutely nothing to deserve that win. Nothing. Oh, but we played well in the first half. Great. Whoop-de-doo. We played well in the first half. Who gives a shit? Let's just call it as it is. Who gives a shit? Because that second half absolutely ruined everything we did in the first half, trying to build up the play, trying to press, trying to do everything to get into the final third in actual nice positions. Franco Mastantona, the keeper, is miles away from the goal, and he manages to save a flipping shot where it's a pretty much open goal, and it's a chance. I'm lost. I'm lost for words. I'm lost. I'm sorry. I'm lost for words. That he misses that chance. Misses it. Clear chance. I'm the only one that's going to flipping call this out, am I? I'm the only one that's going to call this out. Watch Watch everything on YouTube as it unfolds, because I'm the only one that's going to call out every single mistake that we made and look at it as improvements for the next match. Improvements, because we face Liverpool like that, Barcelona like that, we are getting annihilated. Because Barcelona, the way they're going to cut through the centre is going to literally be like a hot knife through butter. That's what it's going to be like. We got done in the midfield by Kondogbia. God help us. Big 2025 getting fisted up by Kondogbia. Jesus Christ. Lord help me, because we better see an improvement on the weekend. We better see an improvement. I'm going to flip and lose it, because that match to see, that first match of the Champions League, oh, we got the win. Be happy. Be happy what? Be happy. Do you know what? You could take your happiness and stick it straight up.